Yeah,
and we're live.
That's how the cookie crumbles. All right, well, hello everyone. Welcome to Rise Up with YSP, Youth and Students for Peace. We're so happy you joined us today. We have a very special episode. As you noticed, Ricky and Iris aren't here. So, Ricky's not feeling too well. Iris is on break. I'm sure we all could use a break, right, Naria? I'm sure you and I could use one. In fact, our birthday is tomorrow, so I'm thinking about taking the day off. But yes, Naria, hello. Good to see you.
We're both good morning, Miilhan.
Good morning. We're both hoping that Max can, be a little quieter than usual today, but we'll see. We always look forward to what he has to say.
Yeah, right now he's taking his late morning nap, so fingers crossed that he stays asleep during this whole broadcast.
Okay, everyone out there, let's cross our fingers together. One peaceful episode. So like I said, today's going to be special. We have so many exciting projects happening this summer that we just couldn't leave you out. So I'm going to spend some time talking about that. And then Naria will share a little bit about the international projects that are happening around the world for YSP. So yes, I think this might be an episode you want to bookmark for the future. But yes, welcome to Rise Up. Here is where we talk about responsibility, integrity, service, and empathy in action. And what I like to say, rising up out of our ignorance of what's going on in the world and the difference that we can make. And so I'm going to go ahead and start sharing with you all these exciting opportunities. And what's exciting is that you can be a part of it because it is all a part of this internship program. So in case you didn't already know, we've announced it a few times. This summer, YSP, aka us, we're doing an internship program for honestly as many applicants as we feel is a good fit for what we're doing this year. So honestly, there's only one question I have for you, and that is, do you want to gain some skills in program development, communications, membership care, fundraising, and more? Really building your network with nationwide and around the world. So if that's of any interest to you, then you should pay attention. The duration of this internship is this whole summer from July 12th on to September 3rd. Application deadline is just a few days. But here's what I'm excited about, and that is all of these projects that you might be a perfect fit to help with. And so I'm just going to go through each of them one by one. And the first one is helping us with planning, coordinating, and promoting Synergy events. So in case you haven't heard, Synergy is our flagship networking program where we basically take the two awesomest programs like TED Talks and Shark Tank, bring them together so we have young people initiating projects or even just ideas of how to support our UN SDGs and present them to a panel of experts in the field and win cash prizes. So these we've been doing a few of these already. Maybe you've heard of us doing this last year. And here's just an example. We had Congress people, representatives, university presidents, and some just outstanding young people that we've connected with along the way that you can be a part of. And so just helping us coordinate and doing whatever you feel called or passionate to do. Okay, that is Synergy. Next is developing social media content for raising awareness of the UN SDGs and related causes. So here's just one example. And every time we have a special day from the UN, we'd like to post a nice graphic to just remind people that we are observing these holidays. Like in this case, Happy World Oceans Day. So if you're someone who likes to make graphics, post on Instagram, get some experience there, this could be a good fit for you. Next is assistance with special projects for both international and domestic. So I'm particularly interested about this because we're starting to partner with some specialists in the, particularly on climate change and reconciliation. So maybe you remember this interview we did a while back with Dr. Sung Ho Lee. He is just a true expert of Korea. His background's in political science. He's a PhD. He's a assistant professor at NYU, and we've been able to work with him more closely on how we can help ripen the conflict in Korea, specifically around the DMZ and advocating that it become like a UN sanctuary for research in biodiversity. So this is such an awesome project that we get to work with, and we have we have big plans this summer to really promote this cause. And recently we heard from one of the board members at a conference recently, and just talking about the history that goes a long way about this project, and how even especially us young people, can help promote it. And another exciting project is that we're partnering with YSP Philippines, and in the Philippines, they're doing amazing work. And one major project that the government's doing there in the Philippines with all the islands is this Billion Trees project. And our YSP chapter there is committed to planting 1 million trees. And so now when you think of planting trees, you think like a certain nice service project, but they do way more than that. They're really doing community development, reaching out to youth and empowering them to make a difference in their community. In fact, their commitment is that for every tree that's planted, they're empowering a youth. And just every dollar that we donate contributes to 1 tree and 1 youth. So I think any donation for this cause is well worth it. Okay, so yeah, you get to help with that. Maybe that's a fit for you. If not that, well, maybe it's our membership platform. I'm sure many of us, we were thinking about developing our own membership platforms. So come with us and help us develop ours. If you're not already a member, this is how the interface looks. You have a lot of different resources you have access to. And what I'm particularly interested in is connecting with local chapters. You'll have access to the different chapters that are around, and you can connect with your own or start your own. And we're happy to empower you to make that happen. You can also submit your service hours, share your story. So we want you to join, and we want your help with making this platform even awesomer. So that is maybe something you're and also engage more with our current members. A lot of great communication experience there. Next is just continue to research the different ways we can engage our target audience out there, youth and members at large, or members and youth at large. I'm sure you know this, but the topics that we talk about here there's a lot of chatter on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or these different social media platforms, not to mention all of the institutions that are having conferences. So it would be really helpful to kind of compile this research and see who's who out there, and we can start having a conversation and being I guess really contributing to the conversation about the UN SDGs. And this year we do want to focus on climate action. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Next is our newsletter, and publishing articles in general about helping our members and our community become more knowledgeable on the topics and how to do service. And so we have access to some amazing service experts. These people live and breathe service. We got Naria up here as well. And also I'm working closely now with someone who has so much experience with doing projects worldwide and doing, especially bridging different cultures and religions through service. And so he actually published a book recently. His name is John Gehring. And I'd like to, he's interested in writing articles for us. So it'd be really great. And this might be a fit for you to help us, coordinate a lot of this content development. Next is showcase IAYSP projects around the world. So actually, we're going to hear in a few minutes from Naria about a lot of these projects that are happening. And imagine if we could dedicate time to creating a beautiful package where someone can see all the projects happening around the world so we can get more excited about YSP. I know me, Naria, and Ricky are, we're busy doing a lot of other things, so it'd be really helpful to have someone dedicated to this awesome project to showcase all the things we're doing. And last is to actually launch a YSP chapter right in your backyard. Here's not everyone in the New Jersey chapter, but this is us doing a service project with Habitat for Humanity. This is Carol Poban. She's our advisor. This is Alyssa McMahon. She's our local New Jersey YSP coordinator. And here are some volunteers that came out, including myself. Look at me. You can barely recognize me there. And so this is really the most, for me, the most empowering, the most, bringing it into the real world, what we do. We've been in COVID for a long time and quarantine, but I think now people are starting to come out, and I think it's a great chance to engage friends and neighbors to come in and do some good with YSP. And, and if you want to get a step further, you can even help us develop a launch kit, which includes all the different components to starting a chapter. So if any of these have any interest to you, please send me an email at president@ysp.org. Just let us know, and we'll reach out right back out to you. And I know for some people, it may be a little bit difficult to do the full 90 days. So I would still encourage you to apply, and maybe there's something we can do. Even if it's not the full internship, we might be able to do some volunteer hours. And I write really great recommendation letters. So if that's what you're interested in, I'm happy to help with that. So yeah, I'm excited to see you apply. That's the internship and all the projects we're working on. If you have questions, put them in the chat. We're happy to answer those. But yeah, Naria, please, what's going on in the world, or do you have any comment actually about these projects or the internship?
Yeah, I think the internship, like you said, it's definitely something we can mold into what any prospective interns would like to do if they want to specialize in something specific, whether it's developing a newsletter or more of an outreach or project managing, or doing social media and graphics kind of artwork. So we'd like to help support any young person who wants to develop a specific skill and kind of get that experience through, and get that learning curve. They want to get more experience and develop and hone in their skills and stuff, so that, like Miilhan said, you could write a resume. So if you want to move forward into something more professional, you got that background. But for international stuff, just wanted to share some, updates from our international website. If you've checked it out, you probably have already seen these. But for those who might not have checked out our international IYSP site that has all the events and updates from all the different countries, let me share real quick. Sorry. Ricky's not here, so this is a learning curve for me with this platform. Yay.
Naria is still a one-woman circus.
Alrighty.
Cool.
So, Miilhan, I hope you can see this.
I will let you know. Yes, I see it. There it is.
All right, great. Yeah, so I'll run through these quick. So this is in Brazil in end of May. So YSP, and then they partnered with the group Women's Federation for World Peace to plant trees and also work with the community. And Cambodia, they had an online discussion about to bring awareness to the Cambodian people about the different UN Sustainable Development Goals. So this is to help support the UN and the SDGs. And in Gabon, they started a dance club for young people, and they even got a testimony from a young person saying that they're really grateful because they always wanted to learn how to dance, but they weren't very good at it. So they were glad to have this opportunity and hope that other young people can participate and be able to benefit from it. In Bolivia, they commemorated the Day of Coexistence and Peace and met with many other organizations, and also they appointed youth ambassadors for peace. In India, they launched a peace club on the International Day of Families, and they also appointed several young people as ambassadors for peace. In Angola, they had a first character education session on the family as the school of love. So this is to really kind of assess and see like what's happening in their communities and what's needed for families, like what the situation of families are and what they really want to improve and bring to families to help really be able to create peace within the families, and that way creating peace in the communities. And in Brazil, they for International Book Day, they got to, this is from a very small community, actually a small chapter, a YSP chapter, and they wanted to, sorry, trying have a little baby here. They wanted to promote literacy and encourage young people about the importance of reading, and also they spoke to their parents and caregivers to encourage them to read together as a family and promote literacy. And in Dominican Republic, they had their 3-day character education and peace designer seminar. So there's quite a few young people here. I think it was about 40 young people who participated. So that was really exciting to hear about. And 3 days, that's quite a commitment. And I saw their schedule. So they're really addressing kind of different things that are happening in their society and culture and things, difficulties that young people might be dealing with. And that's all I have for you, but that's just a handful from the last couple months.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, we didn't see Ricky in that picture. Maybe he was taking it.
That's what I thought too. Should ask him.
We could probably ask him and find out. But yeah, thanks, Naria. It makes me want to travel. It makes me want to just really get to the heart of what YSP does. You know, a lot of you viewing. I mean, I'm not sure where you're all from. Either from the U.S. or even from different parts of the world. You know, we feel from America, we feel we have so much to give. And so if you are interested in connecting with other nations, more than likely we do have a YSP chapter there. And we have some great people working on the ground in the communities, really raising up our youth. And so, I mean, I take great pride in our network, which I think is really lightning fast. We can do a lot of things instantly. Hey, Max, hey, you woke up. Yeah, you sound so quiet. Oh, wait, you're muted. That's okay. But yeah, so thank you for watching today. I think we'll probably wrap up here. Have a fantastic Independence Day, and we will see you next week. Take care.
All right, take care, everyone. Bye.